Alright.
Okay. 1,
2. Sweet summertime. What is it about summer that makes it totally okay to do nothing but become everything? This summer I really cherished because it was just chock full of goofy, small, intimate moments that mean so much. The romance and nostalgia of these good old days in the making is what they write books about. This summer I drove across countless mountains to kiss the Pacific Ocean, but today is August 1st and I've run out of pavement heading west. It's time to turn around and go home. Today is August 1st. It's just shy of 7 a.m. We are in the state of Washington, just at the base of Mount Rainier. And for the past 5 weeks, every time I've gotten in the driver's seat, I've just pointed west. I haven't known what I was doing, just pointed west. I've had one heck of a summer adventure, but today changes everything. Today we're heading east. I'm gonna start my trek back to Colorado, which means we have about 1,500 miles to drive, and we want to do it in about 2.5 days. I'm just gonna point east and see how far we get. On the side of the road in the middle of nowhere at a rest area. Heard a rattling on my roof. End up here realizing one of my bolts is gone. So good news is that all the other bolts are quite tight. Bad news, this one's just gone. And I don't have anything to replace it with. I am sweating like a pig. I don't know how that bolt possibly could have fallen out or gotten loose to begin with. I think a handful of zip ties will do the trick. So I'm sure they have those at a truck stop, because I obviously don't want that to start loosening up everything else, but I should be okay. I should be okay. We just gotta keep her moving. We can't stay here. Can't stay here. Rio, what do you think? Yeah, me too. I am sweating. All right, let's just keep going and hopefully stay all in one piece. We're back on the road, guys. Woo! And then I think we might as well just stay at a truck stop. I'm running low on water too, and a girl really needs a shower now. Let me tell you how hot solar panels get in the sun. Hot. I'm pretty sure I burned myself. Just laying up on the panels up there, so. Whew. Girl needs a truck stop shower. Girl needs truck stop zip ties. This guy is going 30 miles an hour on the highway. Oh geez. All right, I'll see you guys down the road. How about that? Can you hear it? Okay, so I've only made it like 25 miles down the road. and there's a truck stop, and it's just not worth the risk to lose a freaking panel. So I'm gonna go in and see if they have some heavy duty zip ties, because I found a couple of zip ties. I usually have a big bag flying around, but I can't find it. But my smaller zip ties, I just don't think they're gonna cut it. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of big ones and see if that'll do the trick, you know? I am one very sweaty, very stinky, gross woman. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, that'll do. Do I need new gloves? Probably not. Ooh. New socket set. Essential gear. Essentials. Got him. Okay, I'm gonna drive around this truck stop and see if there's a slightly more private place to do this, so I don't get too many people yelling at me, asking me what I'm doing. Sorry. I scared her. Okay, found a spot off to the side by the mechanic. Just get out of the way from all the people up there. Okay, how to gracefully hop up. This is my method. Hey guys. Now step up here, to up there. All right, and we're up. Beautiful view, isn't it? All right. If I was smart enough, I would have known to grab a flannel to make sure I don't burn myself, because my top is just not thick enough to prevent me from getting burned from these panels. They're hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some of these really big zip ties, and I'm just gonna zip tie the whole shebang so that the panel in this is just zip tied to the rail, the bigger rail. She shouldn't be going anywhere, and that should hold me off probably until I get home. I'll double check these bolts, make sure they haven't gotten loose. It doesn't look like it, but just double check. Truth be told, I'm a little embarrassed I couldn't find my big bag of zip ties. That's all right. These bigger ones are better anyway. I was just zip tying a bunch of little ones together. That just won't do. Just won't do. Before I zip tied, I could rattle it maybe about 1/8 of an inch. It's not going anywhere now, baby. Come on. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut this. Before, I was able to kind of rattle this just with my hand, and now I can't move it at all. I think this will do just fine. Gotta go down backwards. Just gotta get my foot on that. Stuck the landing. To put it into perspective, it's now like 3:30 in the afternoon. Oh, my AC stopped working. It is 90 degrees. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeehaw, baby, this is road life. Okay, fingers crossed. I am so gross. I am so sweaty and stinky and sticky. All of it. Tonight, we're just gonna find the old truck stop. Here goes nothing. Hopefully no rattle. Whew, we made it to our truck stop for the night. I'm letting Rio stretch her legs in this nice little dog park they have here. But we are truck stop living for the night. I melted, I'm sweaty, I'm smelly, I'm gross. Truck stop showers are great, so I'm gonna go indulge that and then try to scrape together some type of dinner. Whew, someone's looking rough. Nothing like a 10 p.m. shower in the middle of nowhere. Here's a tour. Got a little seat area. Comes with a towel and a mat, which is really nice, and they'll give you extra if you want them. Your own toilet, seating arrangement, and then a shower. Oh, and it's not timed. I'm a very happy girl right now. Thank you. It's about 10:30 and I am starting to crash. My body just needs sugar, which is why I'm having dessert first. Watermelon and a Kit Kat. Already ate the Kit Kat, spoiler. Oh, the sweet relief of a 10 p.m. shower without having to think about your water consumption. And watermelon? But I am realizing that I have practically no groceries. So tonight's dinner is going to be roughing it, kind of like the old days. I better start cooking before I fall asleep. I feel like a lot of the internet doesn't realize that I got into bus life out of a housing crisis. I was evicted from the place I was living and I moved into my Honda and then bought this bus. Being at a truck stop, cooking a simple meal, it's just really reminding me just how far I've come. I never could have imagined ever living in a bus this beautiful or having the life that I do now. I was just depressed and broke and lost in life and ended up in a bus because I couldn't pay rent, and here I am. Life is freaking crazy. As cheesy as it all sounds, this bus and the life that I'm living right now, it was all a very, very far off dream for me not too long ago. And I couldn't see a path forward. I couldn't see a path to it, but I just didn't give up on the dream. And I just took one little step at a time. Whatever opportunity presented itself that could possibly get me just a little bit closer, I took it. Added a little salt, minced onion, and red pepper flakes just to give it a little kick. Got the garlic and the Roma tomatoes and a little bit of Parmesan. Honestly, not bad for a whatever's in the cabinet truck stop meal. Speaking from personal experience, I think we truly know more than we give ourselves credit for, and our heart is an excellent compass. And if we would just chase our dreams a little longer, a little harder, a little more, I think we could end up doing some really incredible stuff with our lives. Something that means something. All of this to say, if you're feeling down or feeling discouraged and you have a dream and it's slipping, just hold on to it a little longer. Good morning. Woo, I feel kind of invincible this morning. I don't know. I think just reminiscing about last night and remembering how far I've come and just feeling really proud of myself and amazed at this life. And it just feels so good. I think it's time we roll out of this truck stop and get home. What do you say? I gotta admit, this drive back home was pretty emotional for me. I was just overwhelmed thinking about everything that I've gone through and just really wanting to forgive myself and others and love myself harder. And I arrived back at one of the most magical places I've ever been that I now get to call home, and it just hit me. That's why I named this place Dreamwood. It's because everything I've been through, all of the moments where I had nothing to hold on to but the dream and just taking any step forward, it led me here. It somehow led me here. I kept it alive long enough, and you should too.